My name is Chris Jablonski, and it is my great joy and my deep honor to serve you as your minister and to welcome you to another one of our announcement videos. You're going to get to hear from me, from Ian Garvey, our director of music, and from Lillian Anderson, our wonderful adult programs director. So we're going to bring you information every month on the stuff that's coming up, and it has been an exciting and a full time in the life of the church. We just came back to Sunday mornings, which is fantastic. We have services at 9, at 11, and 3. Thank you so much for everybody who came. And for those of you who haven't made your way back yet, we'll keep doing it every week, and they're going to be great. Ian's going to talk a little bit more about the different services and the differences between them. But I want to talk a little bit about the signups. So do please go on the website or in your emails that come on Sundays. There's links to sign up for all of the services. First off, the Vespers services, we are so grateful for 7 to 8 months, something like that, since the year began. It's been such a joy to do the Vespers services. And we're going to continue doing the Vespers services, but just on Thursday nights. This is because we only have so much money to go around to bring all of our wonderful singers in and music staff. So since we're going to be doing 3 services on Sunday, we're sort of channeling some of the energy to that. But we will continue to do them. They've been lovely, lovely, lovely. But just on Thursday. So you can sign up for those Thursday night Vespers services in the same place that you sign up for Sundays. And again, Ian will talk a little bit more about the different services. But do please sign up and look at when you're signing up. There's going to be different slots for adults and for kids. So we still have lots of space. It was wonderful to see so many people, and there's space for more. So come on, and we will, as we've said a bunch, we'll continue to send out digital worship options on Sunday mornings. These information and these announcement videos, still some larger services and smaller meditations, all sorts of different digital content coming to you on Sunday mornings as well. So yeah, lots and lots going on. And as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And before I pass it on to Ian and then to Lillian, I want to lift up a couple details about these announcement videos too. 2 fun things. In every month these videos come to you, there will be something uniting all 3 of our outfits. So see if you can see what the uniting factor is in all 3 of our outfits, and 1 special mystery location. This isn't so much of a mystery. This is my office, but the other locations are mysterious. And so let us know either in the comments or email us to say if you can tell the uniting factor in all of our outfits and the mystery location. But so now I'll pass it off to Ian, who has a little bit more information about worship and about music.
Hello, my name is Ian Garvey. I'm the director of music here at the First Church, bringing you some announcements from an unusual location here in the building. Extra points for you if you can guess where I'm currently standing. Starting this week, we will be having Vespers services on Thursday evenings only at 6:30 p.m. With the start of Sunday services, we will no longer be having our Tuesday and Wednesday services. So if you usually come for one of those 2, please consider signing up for Thursday. On Sundays, we will have the usual 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock services, which Chris spoke about. And we will also be having a service at 3 p.m., which will feature some fun and different music. Last week, we featured Johnny Cash and some country music. Other services might include jazz, gospel, or a folk music band, and more. If this sounds like something that would be of interest to you, please, as with all of the other services, visit our website and sign up, as the seating capacity is a little bit limited. The senior choir is going to start rehearsing again starting next Sunday, February 27th at 9:30 in the morning. We will spend a few weeks just rehearsing some anthems, and then on March 20th, the choir will resume singing at the 11 a.m. service. Singing with one of the choirs is a joyful, fun, and supportive experience, and we are always welcoming new singers. So if you would like to join the adult choirs, please email me for more information. And finally, the Children's Choir musical is going to be starting up again. Provided something unexpected doesn't come along, of course, we will begin rehearsals on Monday, March 14th. I will be sending out more information to all of the choir families, but if you and your children would like to participate in the musical this year, please visit our website to sign up or email me. I will be announcing what musical we will be doing sometime in the next few days, so please stay tuned for that. And now, I'll pass it on to Lillian Anderson, who will talk about some adult programs.
Hello, my name is Lillian Anderson and I'm the Adult Programs Director at First Church, and I'm so pleased to be with you today to talk a little bit about some of our ongoing programs, but also what we have coming up in store for you for March. Our ongoing programs are very lively and well attended, and I encourage you to look in the Unitarian and other places for that information. But just coming up, we have First Church Book Group, which is focusing on the poems of Wendell Berry, and followed by that on Sunday, the 27th, is our informal poetry sharing. And so it is a back-to-back. If you're interested in poetry, those are two wonderful programs. Also, we have an ongoing First Church gardening group that is an extremely active and lively group of people who are interested in gardening. No prior experience necessary. You just come and participate and ask questions and have them answered. So I want to tell you a little bit about the month of March because we have some really special new programs that are happening. But I'll start with the First Church History Group, which is really an ongoing group that meets on the first Thursday of every month at 7:30. And this month we have a really, really interesting program on women in leadership at First Church. Some of you know some of these names. We've had two women ministers that were called, Marjorie Sams and Diane Miller. And we also have, of course, our Minister of Music, who is Alpha Radford, and those three women will be featured in this program on March 3rd. So we urge you to come and participate and hear about some of the women in leadership at First Church. This is part one, because we have so many women in leadership, not just ministers, but others, and we'll be doing a part two in the future. The next program is on Tuesday, March 8th, and it's called A Journey to a Plant-Based Diet. And that will feature Michael and Nicole Griffin. And they have been on this journey for quite a long time, so they're going to tell you about how they got there, and also with instruction about how to cook vegan food, and also resources that might be available to you and that you don't know anything about. So tune in on that that program is March 8th at 7:30. That's a Tuesday night. Then we have a really exciting program called Wrestling with the First Principle, the Inherent Worth and Dignity of Every Person. And that is co-hosted by four very dynamic and interesting people: Rachel Greenberger, the Reverend Lawrence Smith, Karsten Kupenbender, and John Bell. And they are going to do a really interesting exploration into why we have such difficulty with the inherent worth and dignity of every person in terms of our current culture and what we are dealing with in terms of how do we express our Unitarian Universalist values. So stay tuned for that, and that is a three-part series, and you can register by contacting me. On March 18th, we have a really exciting program with Nate Sellers, our very own Director of Religious Education for Children, but he's also, as many of you know, a film buff. And so he's going to do a program on the Oscars. What is missing? What was selected? This is before the Oscars. The nominations are out, but before the presentation and awards are finalized the following week. So if you want to hear Nate's take on what should have been in there, possibly eliminated from the list that is currently out there, and so you'll want to join that conversation on on March 18th at 7:30. Then there's one other program that I want to tell you about, and that is an in-person program. And that is going to happen on March 13th. Starting on March 13th, there are 4 sessions with Peter Guthrie called Little Worlds, 4 classic novellas. And they are every other week. You have to register for that program, and it's limited to 12 people. And you're going to be reading stories by Tolstoy, Joyce, Catherine Ann Porter, and Jane Smiley. So that will happen at 2 o'clock in the library, starting on March 13th. And so I hope you're as excited by those programs as we are to present them to you. And now I'm going to turn it over to Chris to talk to you about the CRE program.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lillian, and thank you, Ian. So much going on in the life of the church. It is an exciting time. Also, lots going on in family ministry. My kids had a wonderful time being here on Sunday morning, so we'll have Sunday morning programming for kids of all ages at all of the services, so do please come. And then we have Families Together coming in March, as well as some youth events. Youth group is meeting every Sunday at 7 o'clock, continuing on. They've been going strong all year. Huge gratitude to Rayanne Mason and to really all the youth leaders and all of the folks that are helping make that possible. So that continues on every Sunday at 7. But then there'll be a middle school youth gathering in March, as well as the Families Together. And then we'll be coming back for more programming, continuing on a special Imagination Station program starting in April. So lots of family ministry stuff coming up in the next couple months. So do stay tuned for that. And as always, there's lots of family ministry resources at fcbcre.com. That's fcbcre.com. There's a link to it through our website too. But there's activities you can do with your kids, there's videos, stories to watch, and our kids' podcast that has stories from Nate and stories from me, and a little conversation with Sam and a mailbag for questions from the kids. So check that out too. That's also linked up on our website. But lots going on. And as always, so grateful. Know, as always, that we're here. If you have any questions, you can reach out to any of the staff, to me especially, and we can either answer your questions or point you towards somebody who can. And know, especially now, that we're always connected, that we're held, and that you're loved, and that we're going to make it through the rest of this complex time together. So thanks very much, and we'll come at you in a month with still more information.
So thanks for being with us today, and we hope that you'll attend and participate in all of these online programs, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you all again at a service or rehearsal sometime soon. Take care.